You know the reference? Gaseous clay?
Yeah, Cassius Clay.
Very good.
Yes, I'm not.
You look sexy AF, by the way.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're a leopard. Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Smash for Friday, June 9th, 2023. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Friday.
Friday, yay.
We're going to have fun on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We have guests in town.
Yeah, we have our friends here.
Christine and Marco.
We cleaned and...
I did a project on the roof today. I think I'm going to show the video on our Rick and Kelly show on patreon.com.
You did a great job.
Pretty cool, gotta say.
I went shopping with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
We ate at Flying Fish. They bought lunch.
Oh,
good.
I have a video coming up on that.
Oh, remember when we were talking about my clam chowder? Because I have this clam chowder at Flying Fish at least
all the time,
twice a week.
It's the best.
It's the best. Like,
but the question was, how many cups in a bowl? Because you get the bowl, it looks huge.
Well, I eat this cup, and that's all I eat, and it's filling, like beyond. Like you don't need to eat anything else. Like it's filling. And by the way,
yeah,
on my meters of my caloric thing that I do,
yeah,
it's 250 calories.
250.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good for a meal.
It is.
Yeah. In a moment, we'll get to that. First, I want to introduce, if you haven't met Ilya already, this is Ilya. Here, show me Ilya. That's Ilya's rosé. It's created in New York.
Rosé all day.
But made in Spain.
Great summer drink.
It is such a great wine. All of the Ilya wines are fantastic. And you can get yours at 20% off at Ilya.com. Delivered right to your door. Already a great price. Mm-hmm. And now you're getting 20% off using the discount code Rick and Kelly 20. So I highly recommend you get that. Do you highly recommend it?
Oh my gosh, of course.
Yes!
Yes, I want to open a bottle right now.
We can.
Yeah,
I'd have to interrupt the show.
But Christine has it. She's asleep.
I want to encourage all of you to subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't already, because it's an awesome channel. And not just Daily Smashes, but we started doing our HOC recaps.
Oh my gosh, people watched.
We're going to do that later.
I have to say,
share the ratings with you later.
Somebody said on one of the comments that I'm jealous. I am not jealous at all of that show. I can promise you, okay, that there is so much negativity that goes with that.
No question about it.
Okay, like I honestly can tell you, I miss the money. I do. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But to be in that mix with that group of people, I am not jealous. I swear to you and I swear to God, I am not at all. And by the way, I got some stuff about Gina that I was fat shaming.
You mean Emily?
Or Emily, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Gina, whatever. Gina's...
You actually said some nice things about her.
Yeah.
Aside from her clothes.
Listen, you're on TV. You are set up to be criticized, especially on a reality TV show.
Exactly.
Okay? So when you're saying, oh, you're jealous and you're not, and you're fat shaming, what I'm saying is that Emily was wearing my size, not that I'm skinny, not that at all, okay? I have a propensity to be fat. I work very hard at my body. I work very hard of what I put in my mouth and what I eat. Like I count my calories. I do these things. I work out so I can be healthy. Now, when I said she used to put on my clothes and she's like my girlfriend Jolie goes, she's huge. Like she wrote me, Emily's huge.
Yeah.
That isn't like, you should be like, she should be healthier. She was healthy at one time.
I agree. And if you're recapping the show, you're going to recap what you see and what's happening on the show, the characters, the situations, the clothes.
You can come over here, Christine, say hi. You don't want to?
And in this case,
no.
You can't help but notice that she's a lot larger than she was before, and you know.
And by the way, it's not healthy being that big, okay?
Right.
She's exactly my height. She's my bone size. I have Hashimoto's. She doesn't. It is harder to lose weight.
It wasn't shaming. It wasn't
shaming.
Making an observation.
It's not, and it's not a good look, especially if you're on camera and you're putting yourself out there.
It's not like she didn't know she was going to be on camera. She knew.
Yeah.
one other.
I'm not saying I have a perfect body.
You do.
I work at it.
I know you do. You work
And
hard.
by the way, I understand if someone can't afford, it takes a lot of money to eat healthy and to do these. Emily can afford it, okay? She lives off her in-laws' money, okay? They bought that house for them. Like, they live off their trust. He's a trust fund baby. She hasn't done law in years, okay? And she's never had a trial. I know Emily very, very well, okay? You guys act like you guys all know. I know. I do.
Well, she definitely controls what she puts in her mouth. So, and
I'm
how
just
much
saying,
she exercises.
on TV, sorry, there's an airplane there. What I'm saying, if you're on TV, you can, people do it to me all the time. I'm not even on TV.
Listen, TV adds 10 pounds. I was looking at a video of me anchoring from like 4 years ago. I looked fat. Like, I would look big. I didn't look as svelte as I do now because I lost some weight. You know, you're gonna be on TV. You know, I mean, it's kind of a thing.
When you're on TV, you got to step it up. That's all I'm saying. Okay, it's easy. Okay, I've been fat. I have. And
I've never seen you fat. Maybe
I
heavier
have
than
been,
you are
I've
now.
been heavy. I've been very heavy, and it's either depression or something that, or I didn't care, or I was lazy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's the truth. I'm not gonna discount that. So it's always the people that are behind them going, you are shaming them. You are. You know what? Fine. Then if you're ashamed, then that's on you. Okay? That's it. Like don't come after me and say
this wasn't that you were criticizing anyone who was overweight. You were just saying that Emily is way heavier than she was before, and you were just commenting on that. That's it. You weren't judging, really. You were just...
you know what? I was just saying she's too pretty to be that heavy. Okay? That's what I said. It's true.
But the other
she's gorgeous. If she loses some weight, which is not healthy to be
that's the more important point. It's not healthy to be that heavy.
It's not healthy. It's not. And you know what? Everyone's talking about kids can't have milk because it's not healthy for them.
No chocolate milk in
You
school.
can't have Skittles or all these things.
Right.
People are telling you what you can eat. The government's telling you. And yet I can't say whether somebody who wore my shorts and then, has apparently gotten a little bit larger.
Well, you can
is exactly
say that.
my age. I can't. I'm allowed to say that.
You can. And by the way, if you haven't checked it out yet, our RHOC recap is here on this YouTube channel. We encourage you to watch it. We'll be doing it every week. I wanted to get in a quick ad for our pickleball paddles, which are now, we're doing a promotion for Pride Month. Show them our paddle. Buy one paddle, get a box of balls free. Our pink pickleballs are amazing. 40-hole outdoor pickleballs, and our high-quality composite graphite?
Yeah.
Graphite?
Graphite.
Paddle. Buy a paddle, get a box of balls free for Pride Month. They're flying out the door, by the way.
Yeah.
So thank you for your purchases.
I have real Housewives of Orange County happening right now.
You do?
I have a friend that has two rich guys after her, and one of the rich...
No, we're not going to go into that.
Well, they don't know who they were talking
No, let's
about.
not go into that. Let's skip that story. Let's save that
It's a
story.
good story.
Jolie's a
Actually.
senior.
Yay! Yes!
She took her last final today.
Yes!
Finished her junior year. Congrats, Jolie.
Jolie?
Congrats. She's
Jolie's
a
gonna go in.
senior.
She's a senior.
And I went to her 8th grade graduation, and it was during COVID.
We had to sit in a car.
It was a drive-in. It was like going to a drive-in movie. You had to drive up in your car. You had to stay in your car.
How stupid was that?
You were allowed to put your windows down. You had to stay in your car. And the kids would get out and walk and cross the stage and go back in their car. How's the speech so far?
Smarter version of who you are today.
Girl needs to shut up.
Michael's chewing gum.
Eric, how you feel about the speech?
Oh, dude, this girl's going on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Till the break of
To the
dawn?
break of dawn. She's got to turn her
She needs to wrap it up. I know you're an overachiever and all, but she's
A little much.
just a little
Graduation
much.
year of 2020 shows us the perfect vision of
Oh,
what school is.
Jesus.
When we as a class
Wow, give me this mic. Give
You
me
enjoying the speech, Bobby?
Give me a hit. I can't take it anymore.
That was the graduation ceremony for
Right.
8th grade. Now she's going to be a senior. I think she'll have a real graduation next year.
Well, if Trump runs, we probably won't. There's some kind of thing is going to go down.
No politics here.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not.
That's on the Rick and Kelly show.
I'm not.
I want to show a video of Marco on the beach because he took his shoes off and he grounded himself. He went walking on the sand.
What's it like for a Canadian to be on the beach in California?
Awesome.
Is this a new experience for you?
No, I was here last week. In Cabo.
Do you feel grounded?
I feel grounded.
Yeah, we'll go. I mean, I didn't pack one because I thought it'd be cold, but either way, I need to care.
Look at him. Look at him.
I have to go to
I respect that. Taking advantage.
Yeah, I have to go to, I have to take something back. And they're having a sale on towels.
What a beautiful day. And a beautiful woman.
Yeah, no, South Coast. It's like 5 minutes. Easy. Marco's from Toronto.
Yeah, and he hasn't seen the beach in a while.
No, he was just in Cabo.
Okay, he saw it last week. Hasn't been in Newport Beach in a while.
No, he has not been in Newport Beach.
Great guy. I think we're gonna go to dinner after this. What else happened today? Oh, the project on the roof that I'm gonna show on our Patreon show, which was awesome. Oh, so the Chowder challenge. We go to Flying Fish and have this awesome clam chowder, and Kelly said, well, because I got a bowl one day and she got the cup, and the cup's filling.
The
bowl,
cup is filling. That's all you need to eat.
Yeah. And usually she and I will split a meal and we're full.
Yes.
But the bowl looks huge. And then we started talking about it. She's like, well, maybe it just looks huge. But
It's an illusion.
Yeah. And I said, well, it's got to be at least 2 cups, right? She goes, I don't know. It might be a cup and a half. So today, we asked the waitress at Flying Fish, how many cups in a bowl of... She goes, I don't know. I go, come on, you know. She said, I don't know. So we ordered...
No, she even said herself, it might be an illusion. She said it.
She did.
She
did. The
did.
bowl is shallow.
Yeah.
So she was really cool. She brought
She
out...
was so cool. Her
we
name's
ordered
Patty
chowder.
at Flying Fish. She's
Marco got a
awesome.
bowl, and then we each ordered a cup, but she brought a bowl.
Yeah, because I wanted to know.
Empty bowl.
Well, you guys know about this because we spoke about it.
So we took Kelly's cup, we poured it in the bowl, and then we took my cup. I actually have a video. Without further ado, here are the results of our Chowder challenge.
Okay.
We're at Flying Fish. We love this place in Newport Beach. Thank you so much. And we have
That's
this
Patty.
debate- Thanks, Patty. We have a debate about how much.
How many cups are in a bowl?
I guess 2 cups in a bowl. He's got a bowl. We got a cup.
I said it's an illusion. I think it's a bunch of BS.
Then I said 1.5. Let's just
Wait,
see.
hold on, wait.
That's pretty shallow. I'm
Let's
thinking
just
I think
see.
2 cups in a bowl.
Okay, go, because I don't want to splash on me.
Do we have an over-under on this?
Oh my God. I have to
It
say.
might even be 1.5.
I mean, do we put this one in there?
Yeah.
Do I put this one
Put
in there?
half in.
Yeah.
Half in.
Put half.
And see.
No.
Looks like
I
throw
mean,
up.
it's pretty close.
It's pretty close.
It's 1.5. It's 1.5.
Yeah.
It's 1.5.
1.5.
Dude, you're better off getting 2 cups. How much?
Yeah, what's the price of a
What's the
bowl
price
and
of
a
a
price
bowl?
of a cup?
1.5.
What's the price of a bowl and a cup?
We're gonna check that next.
Yeah, that's next.
The waitress said 1.5. I think she said that it was probably 1.5, and it was 1.5. And the price actually is priced accordingly. It's like $8 and $12 or something like that.
Yeah.
It looked like a lot more. I was blown away. We actually learned something.
So my girlfriend Christine has 2 little boys. One's Jolie's age, and the other one's 8th grade. And she keeps talking about their frontal lobes not being developed because they're doing stupid things, and she's making excuses of why kids are like
Do stupid stuff.
inept. Yes.
Well,
And
I
she
think it
keeps-
started because we were walking on the boardwalk and a kid came flying up the street and cut onto the boardwalk right in front of someone who was going down the boardwalk on their bike. And it would have been that kid's fault because he cut that person off, almost like a major collision. Like that could have been bad.
So she keeps talking about this frontal lobe stuff, right? The mind isn't developed at. So she's asking me about the housewives of Orange County, and I'm talking about 12-year-olds should not be making life decisions.
Right. You're in 6th grade. You're not qualified to determine the rest of your life.
Right.
Sorry,
and,
you're not.
And she keeps talking. Well, it's not developed yet.
Right.
But it was funny that she keeps talking about these young kids, their frontal lobe isn't developed, and that they make stupid decisions.
Right.
And that you, as a parent, is supposed to. Anyway.
No, you're the parent. You're supposed to guide them and give them proper leadership and parenting and guidance. I'm repeating myself, but that's your job.
Well, you don't do what you just don't go into the court.
The kid tells you, "Well, I want to eat ice cream all day, every day. That's what I want to do."
I want to go into the court and
Too bad.
and change my name, go on hormone blockers because it's cool.
You're
and
12. You don't get to decide that.
Okay. Yeah. And so.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Nope. And if the kid says, "Well, I want to cut my hand off. I don't like my hand. I was born. This isn't the hand I should have been born with." I'm not cutting that kid's hand off. Sorry, I'm not doing it. And if the kid wants to eat ice cream all day and nothing else, no, I'm the parent. You're not going to eat ice cream all day.
It's so funny that these parents, a lot of them, are scared of their children.
Yeah.
They're scared.
You know who's not scared of her kid? You know who's not?
I'm not.
She's not.
I'm not.
She's not.
And Jolie, she goes, my mom bullied me out of my list. I did. She didn't have to go. She had a list bad when she was a baby or a kid. And I go, yeah, sexy. No, it's sexy. And
and people might criticize Kelly for doing that. But
it worked.
But it worked.
And by the way, she's fine with it. And she laughs about it now.
Right.
She doesn't she? And people crack up.
You know what? People will criticize your methods. They'll criticize, the perceived, whatever, harshness of it. But, sometimes you got to be tough.
Or people call it saying, I'm fat shaming. Listen, I've been fat. I know what it's like. I've never been a skinny chick at all, by any means.
Since when are we not allowed to talk about that?
Why are we shaming? You're on TV.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be of certain, we're all good shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, Emily wore my clothes.
Right.
She's gotten heavy, just like Erica Jane or Kyle Richards. They go, oh my God, she lost a lot of weight. It must be
you can talk about
Ozempic.
that.
But
That's okay.
You can talk about that.
You can talk about the weight loss.
Yeah.
Not the weight gain.
Right. You talk about the weight loss, but you can't talk about the weight gain.
Interesting.
You are shaming.
You know what that is? Food for thought. See what I did there?
Yeah. Let's talk about,
remember what I said earlier, the elephant in the room? Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh, that's not nice. But speaking along those lines, in the news now.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
What?
My girlfriend, right there, right here, goes, Emily is huge. And I said this. Look, she just wrote me. And I said that, and people are coming after me saying I'm fat shaming. Whatever. If it's the truth, it's not mean, or vice versa. You know that.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Okay.
And we just spoke about that right now.
We've
And then it says
we've said enough on that
she
topic.
looks like a cheap ass.
We got to wrap this up. In the news now.
These are my friends that live here. This girl lives in Corona Del Mar on the beach. She does, on Ocean Drive.
Right on.
Right on. Ocean Drive.
In the news?
In the news.
Yes! RHOC did well in the ratings.
They did. Yeah,
They
because
cracked 1 million.
Because they're smart. They piggyback on Vanderpump Rules.
Vanderpump Rules followed RHOC. Sometimes the lead in makes a big difference, and the lead after, the show after makes it. So RHOC got a 0.38 in the demo and 1,032,000 live viewers. Now that's huge for that show based on last season's ratings. But when you were on, it was topping 1 million every week.
Oh yeah.
So that was normal. It might have been on the low side.
But that's a huge.
1,032,000. Good for them.
Good for them.
I wonder whether they can keep it up.
Will they be able to sustain these ratings 1 million?
Or because last season, I think this debut might have been 9 or whatever, and they might have topped 1 million once, and then just the bottom fell out.
I mean, I'm. It's like I don't want to watch this. I only do it because I'm getting paid to do this.
Right.
But to be quite
It's our
honest,
job.
it is so fake and so like fake. Like it's so fake. Like Vanderpump is good because they're real friends. They actually hang out with each other when they're not filming.
Wasn't it Christine who said she'd been watching Vanderpump? Oh, no. Megan, your hair person, who cut my hair too, said she's been watching Vanderpump since day one. She was like, that's a great show.
I get a text from Vicky today.
Oh, you did?
Yes. And did I not tell you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah. So Vicky wanted to know my thoughts on it. And, you know, Vicky's very
on the
diplomatic.
show.
She doesn't want to stir the pot. She doesn't want to say anything
Are you sure
bad.
you can read that text? Maybe you shouldn't read it.
I'm going to.
Okay, this is an exclusive here on the Daily Smash, a Friday exclusive. A
She
text
wanted to know.
from Vicky Gunvalson.
Yeah. She goes, how are you doing? I didn't watch the show last night. How do you like it? Jen, what do you think of Jen? She's diplomatic. She doesn't want to say. And I go, I can't stand Tamara. And that new girl, gross. Her white hangers and those gross shoes in the box with the empty Louis Vuitton box. That is like so white trash. I'm sorry, okay? I said it, all right?
You did.
And I go, and I can't stand Gina with her disgusting clothes. She goes, I guess Jen has all fake designer stuff. Tamara called her out on it.
No. Like later in the show? Oh, there's inside. Oh, you just burned Vicky. Are we allowed to say that?
Okay.
I mean, we just broke news here on the Daily
It's
Smash.
okay. She doesn't care. I agree with you on Gina's clothes. That's white. Like, I don't want to say what else she said because it's
All right,
just
yeah,
between
yeah.
us. It's
Keep it at
between
that.
us. There's a lot to be said there. But,
We love Vicky.
But we love, no, we
And
love
Mike,
Vicky. We
her
love Vicky.
boyfriend.
We love Vicky.
Awesome.
And then she was talking about how she can't believe Intermix went out of business. And then she asked me if I saw What Happens Live with Tamara.
No.
And I did. I watched it for a second because
You did?
I told you to turn it on because I was talking to Megan Weaver. She said turn it on.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
She looked like Studio 54. Okay?
Yeah.
She's got a great body, okay? But she is too old. That high ponytail, blonde with the extensions. You're 5 years old. Class it up. That's what I like, Vicky.
Wasn't
Vicky,
she wearing like a bikini under a sheer see-through thing?
and Lala can't wear like a hoodie. Like she can give 2 Fs.
Yeah, because she's selling them, I think.
Huh? But
Speaking of sales, pickleballpartytown.store.
it's just trying too
Get your
hard.
paddle with free balls.
Trying too hard.
Pickleballpartytown.store.
Trying too hard.
Like me, selling
when
these.
you're 55,
Yeah.
class it up.
Class it up.
Class
yo.
it up. And that's why Vicky has great style. I have to say, Vicky Gunvalson,
Yes, she does.
we have the same style, she and I. And she's got beautiful skin too. For 60 years old, she looks like
She
a
looks
Ramona.
great. She looks great.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being with us this week. We hope you've subscribed, and if you haven't, just hit the button. And we hope you have a smash-tastic day, smash-tastic weekend,
Yes.
and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Peace.